Hi friends, my name is Bhavya Mangla. I'm IATF qualified auditor doing audit for the automotive sector for the last 20 years. I'm again back with a very interesting topic, and today I'm going to talk about ISO 9004 2018 version. And by the time this video will end, you'll understand what exactly is this standard, what is the purpose of this standard, what is the linkage of this particular standard with ISO 9001, and how we can take benefit of this particular standard. In general, when we talk about health, what we want, we expect that we should be healthy, not only today, not only tomorrow, but every day. But to remain healthy, what is required? We need to eat the right food, we need to sleep on time, we need to wake up on time, we need to do some yoga, some meditation, we need to think rightly, and when we do it consistently, we remain healthy. That is called sustained healthiness. Something similar is with respect to ISO 9004 2018 version. I know that many of you may be listening about this particular standard for the first time, but it's an extremely important standard and it's a part of that ISO series. When we talk about ISO 9004 2018 version, the key difference between 9001 and 9004 is that this standard is talking about sustained success. If you go by the definition which is given in ISO 9000 2015, so there the definition of sustained success is success over a period of time consistently. So this is the key difference between ISO 9004 and ISO 9001. To talk more literally with respect to the 9004, the 9004 is primarily talking about a guideline for enhancing the organization's ability for the sustained success. It is also providing a self-assessment tool by which organization can see where they are at the moment, and it covers many different things like leadership, strategy, management system, resources, and it can be applied to any kind of organization irrespective of their size, type or activity. Then it provides a much wider focus in comparison to ISO 9001. It also helps to provide a guidance for systematic and continual improvement, and then it can be always used along with 9001, but certainly it is not intended for any certification, regulatory or the contractual purpose. So it's very important to understand about the structure of 9004. So unlike ISO 9001 and ISO TS 9002, the structure is slightly different. Even though yes, it is talking about high level structure, HLS structure, but rather than having 4 to 10, they have got clauses from 4 to 11. And also in the clauses, the nomenclature is a little different because they are talking about much wider things which an organization should think in case they're not looking for only for compliance as per 9001, but they want to see a bigger picture and want to have an organization which is growing consistently. So let me talk a little bit with respect to all the clauses which are from clause number 4 to clause number 11. So clause number 4 is talking about organization, quality of an organization and sustained success. Now it's very interesting. We are talking about quality of an organization. Generally, we have a thought process that when we are talking about ISO 9000, it is about quality of the product, but no. Actually, it is the quality of organization and the sustained success, because everything in organization what is happening should have a good quality. That is the intent, not the quality of product and services. Then clause number 5 is talking about context of the organization, wherein they are talking about relevant interested parties, internal and external issues. There are so many information which has been given here that it can help the organization to understand and implement ISO 9001 more effectively. Then clause number 6 is talking about identity of an organization. So here they are talking about mission, vision, values and culture. Now for a sustained success, unless an organization has all those things, it is not possible for them to sustain their success for a long time. Then clause number 7 is talking about leadership. There they're talking about policy, strategy, objectives, communications. Broadly similar to what is there in ISO 9001, but if you go into the content, you will find a lot of new things. In fact, I can say that all this lot of standards which are there for business excellence and all that, you will find everything is there in ISO 9004. Then clause number 8 is talking about process management, which is talking about process, responsibility and authority, managing processes and all that. Then clause number 9 is talking about resource management. I think a big clause, where they're talking about people, empowerment, motivation, competence, knowledge, technology, infrastructure, work environment, natural resources, externally provided resources. So they are not only limiting the things only with respect to ISO 9001, but this boundary is much more than that. Then clause number 10 is talking about analysis and evaluation of organization's performance. So they're talking about performance. There are three things with respect to performance: performance indicator, performance analysis, and performance evaluation. So three different words to understand. Then they're talking about internal audit, self-assessment, and the review. And the last very interesting clause is clause number 11, where they're talking about improvement, learning, and innovation. So some new words which are there, which is very important for sustained success for any organization. Innovation has been given a lot of importance in clause number 11. And once an organization implements and understands effectively ISO 9004 2018, there are a lot of benefits organization can get. Let me share some of them. The first one is that it will help for the long-term success. It will encourage to do the self-assessment to see where they are and where they can be. Certainly, the scope is much broader than ISO 9001, so it helps to overall improve and continually improve the performance, and it can always complement other standards. One very important tool which is given in 9004 is a self-assessment tool. Now the self-assessment tool has got 5 different maturity levels: level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, and level 5. And then there are 31 different elements. So for each element there are 5 different aspects which are written, and then when we are doing the assessment, we have to see that you are either at level 1 or at level 5, and then we have to score it. And then in the last column there is a comment column where we have to write that when we are giving level 1, level 2, level 3 or level 5, why we are giving it and what is the justification with respect to that. So once we do that, it can give a more clear and a broader picture with respect to the organization present status, and organization can regularly do the self-assessment to improve their performance wherever they are. So in short, if I do a summary with respect to 9004 2018, it's about sustained success. It is not a standard for certification. It's a more for improving, going beyond the boundaries of ISO 9001, and it can always be clubbed with other standards to improve the performance of the organization. My next video will now be in a series with respect to MSA, that is Measurement System Analysis, and you will get many more interesting inputs with respect to that particular standard. Regularly, I'm getting a lot of feedback from your side, and they're helping me to understand your expectations. So please continue that. And in case you want to understand a little bit more about this particular standard, you'll find a link below. There's a blog there, and there you can find this information much more detailed. And in case you're liking these kind of videos and blogs, you can always share with your friends and colleagues, and you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and my website, bhavyamangla.com. Thank you.